evening, everybody. How are we? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you've had a good start to your week. We are back on the community convoy this week after having not done it last Wednesday. And I have no idea where I'm starting. It's been 2 weeks. Let's see who's coming in. Farmer Kev 21, welcome along. Paul Sinclair 71, welcome along. Farmer Karen 13, welcome along. Sneaky 13, welcome along. So I am considering going back to Farm Sim on a Wednesday from next month. So maybe doing a couple more streams on ETS. And then we might go back and have another look at ETS closer to the next update coming out. Although I don't know when the next update's coming out. So I know it's not too distant future. Let me just check on Steam here. Hydration Redemption. Oh yes. Cheers, Net Sound 19. Yeah, because we've just had an update, but I don't think they've actually announced when the next thing is coming out. Oh, and Paul Sinclair, cheers. Sorry. Yeah, that was from 3 days ago for Net Sound 19. Jeez. It hadn't come up. It's not showing up actually on my activity feed on Twitch. Right. Yeah, so I have no idea, but yeah, we're gonna keep trucking probably for the next couple of weeks, and we will truck during the 24-hour stream, which is just a month away. So yeah, we'll do 2 more weeks. We'll do the 22nd and 29th with Convoy, and then I think I'm gonna go back to some Farm Sim on a Wednesday from May. We're gonna keep doing Baldur's Gate on a Friday because I'm massively enjoying that. And that's going well. So good evening, Gamer Dragon, welcome along. Yeah, I've got patch 1.9 on. The server should all be updated, everything with it. So I'm in the truck, I am on the server. I am going to find an external contract job. Now, do we want to do a long trip today? Because we're at the foot of Italy. We could do a couple of we could do a really short trip. Oh wow, there are some non-existent trips. I want to do something up. Actually, no, all of these are really short. Pay really well per distance, but are really short. There's nothing from it. That's Copenhagen. 81,000 is the best job that there is. Oh, 39,000. Where's that going? That's going up Italy. We could take that one, I think. It's only 58,000 per mile, whereas this is 96. But it takes us back out across the Mediterranean, which I don't really want to do. This one is 10,000. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go up Italy. Oh, no, that one. Russia. Oh, long old trip for 99,000. It's going to be a long trip stream. Yes, I did, John. Yes, I did. Thanks for giving GD a shout out, Paul. You are awesome. We're going to Russia. We're going to Kaliningrad. We are going to take computer processors to Russia. Up Italy into Russia. We're heading for the Balkans. Doesn't work on this. I have no audio. Still have no audio. Where is my audio? There it is. Not loaded up yet. 60 stream streak for GD. Oh my god, it is. Wow, GD. Congratulations. There we go. Right. Where am I headed? Oh, I'm headed here. My cargo is right beside me over here. Ooh. I was a bit sharp on the brakes there. $40 more for 100. Yeah, he might hit 100 stream streak on his 100th month as a sub. Right. I know. There we go. Yeah, no one else is up this time of night. Yeah, it's me or boredom. I know what it is. I have updated FS to 1.8. I haven't done any recording since I updated. Oh no, actually I haven't updated FS to 1.8 because I am because I haven't done any recording for FarmSim. I've actually recorded up to the end of next week mostly. I've got to record 2 Forestry Fridays and I've got to record Sunday's video. But yeah, I haven't upgraded yet. I am very pleased with some of the updates, some of the improvements in the update, especially as I'm using that JCB a lot. I think I've got that on at least 2 series, probably gonna have it on 3. It's probably my favorite starting tractor, that JCB, that classic JCB. And for them to have improved the turning circle is fantastic. What I have done is made some improvements to FarmSim UK. I know that there's a problem submitting mods up there on there, so I'm gonna fix that this evening before bed. That got highlighted to me, and so I need to fix that. But you can now create mod lists from save games, and it will even list the mods there. If the mods aren't listed on, or it can't match the mods on FarmSim UK, it will still list them, and you can manually match them, or you can submit a mod for the one that's missing, and do that. So yeah, mod lists, because basically I know I've got to go back and make all my mod lists, and I didn't want to go through and add every single mod over and over and over. So yeah, game importing, save game importing to make mod lists was a must. And it seems to work quite well, especially with the mod hub ones. So 2 mods from same modder have been removed from FS. Yes. Thank you for reporting those. I went through and checked them, and yes, removed them. And I also, well, disabled them, and I also and it allowed me to make some improvements to how the mod admin works in the back end. I will at some point be looking for staff for FarmSim UK. The other thing I've been working on, and I hope to have out soon, is I have been building a forum for FarmSim UK. So we're not just going to have the Discord. I'm going to be integrating the forum in the near future. I have, because that's a pretty big change, I need to do some testing and some setup before I fully enable it on the site. But yeah, should be good, that. And I've built in the ability to discuss mods that are on the site in there, which would be quite cool. So you'll be able to go and put comments under mods, and the comments will appear in the forums, which I'm very pleased about. So how long is this due to take? This is due to take 36 hours, a day and a half's worth of driving. How are we for fuel? We have nearly a full tank. So yeah, my new series, the one on Black Sheep Modding's map seems to be doing pretty well, which is good. It's certainly doing better than other videos have. I'm just hoping it gets picked up and watched by more people, because it takes, basically that has to, with the amount of time taken on that video, it has to get 6 times the views just to be on the same level as other videos. At the moment it's sitting at about twice, so we'll see what happens with it. I think the channel is long overdue a new series, basically, and getting back to producing a lot more content. But I think I've got a schedule. I think I've worked out a schedule. I know I've said that before. But if I can get a week ahead on my video schedule fairly quickly, that would be good. And I am already pretty much a week ahead. The big question I've got at the moment is, do I present Silver Run Forest as season 2? Because obviously we've had a bit of a gap. We haven't done anything since January. I'm very tempted to basically have it as season 2 and do Silver Run Forest season 2 on the logo. Because otherwise I'm starting at episode 25 and I don't think anybody will watch it at that. Suggestion for your ETS, why not change it? Yes, I do want to do that. It's a fair amount of work for that, and we don't have a huge amount of people watching on YouTube, but yes, I should vary my ETS2 screenshots a bit more. I'm trying to do that for I'm testing that with my live streams on Sundays streams, seeing if creating the live streams ahead of time makes a difference. So yeah, getting screenshots in multiplayer is hard. Even if I've not got somebody traveling with me in the convoy. Yeah, season 2 for Silver Run Forest, yeah. So Silver Run Forest season 2 will start next Friday. No, this Friday. This Friday. Silver Run Forest season 2 will start this Friday. So I hope to have early access up for that tomorrow night. And yeah, Wickham Park is just thrown a massive spanner in the works, because I'm supposed to be away at a caravan park on when Wickham Park drops, and what I'm gonna have to do is come home for when it drops on the Saturday and record my first look video and my first 2 episodes at here, go back to the caravan, and then record as many episodes as I can on the Monday morning. And I'll probably try and record the entire week's worth on the Monday, which will be 4 episodes. which is why ahead of time I need to record as many videos of other stuff. Yeah, it releases a week on Saturday, so as I said, I'm away a week on Saturday. So there'll be no Friday night stream that week and no Sunday night stream that week, because I will be away. And then I think the following Friday night stream is gonna be the birthday stream, if I'm not doing anything. Let's see, what's the? Yeah, it will be my birthday on the following Friday. So do we do Farm Sim for that stream, or do we do... Because we'll get more people in with a Farm Sim stream than we will with a Baldur's Gate stream. It's a good question, especially as we've missed the previous week, so I might do community multiplayer on that Friday. Can't wait for ETS 2 and ATS 2 to come for PS5 later this year. Oh yeah. I had a horrible feeling for a moment. I needed to take the take that exit. Already knocked 3 hours off the journey though. That's nearly a third of the journey done. I'm sorry, nearly a tenth of the journey done. Multiplayer on my birthday stream, yeah. But Farm Sim multiplayer on my birthday stream. We might be in the middle of January, so I might be doing... yeah, I think we might have to see where we are, because I think we're probably going to want to jump forward to spring at some point. Although next time I'm going to be doing a load of wood chipping, because we're going to make money from wood chipping. And I've got to buy a whole load of fish food. SES did say... did say the GPU or CPU has to be redone for console. Your 55th birthday on Monday coming. Oh, wow. Nope, I'm gonna have to stop in this one. Nope, I'm good. I'm not coming off here, so. We know we're gonna have to drive through the night. I don't think with this load I need to have beacons on. I know some people like to drive from this position. I can't handle it. I honestly can't handle it. I have to be in cab. Down again. Oh, not 45 to 50, please. Let's go at the speed limit. And yeah, we are driving roads I have never driven before. Wonder how much it'll cost. I think it'll be 20 and 40 with this. I would probably go closer to 40 than 20. I mean, there are next to no console games these days that are £20. Not unless they're a really small indie title, which I don't think ETS is. I would look more towards farm sims pricing. It also depends. I'm guessing they're going to have a load of the DLC ready as well. I would guess. It's I don't know if they're doing crossplay. If they're doing crossplay, they're going to have a load of the DLC ready. We're not turning off here, but I think we're all right. Drop down to gear. This is not a filter lane. Second-hand console games are around £20, but new console games are around 40 to 50. Yeah, so I would expect a minimum price of 40 then. Maybe with a bundle of a load of DLC for maybe 70 or 80. Because if there's one thing that ETS has a lot of, it's DLC. I mean, it basically is what pays for it. Is how SCS make their money on the game. Because this game is what, I want to say 12 years old at this point. Try and read text messages and drive, people. They're rebuilding the UK and some DLCs, and they did confirm console version has been developed since 2021, so it's running a there's no way. 3-year-old engine. It's the DLC and mods that make the game tick over and run it. Yeah, it is. Plus, you know, if they start selling it on console, that's a whole nother avenue of players, of people to pay for the game. Now, it's possible, given the price of the game on PC, because the price of the game on PC is what, £8-9 at this point. They may go, oh, here's the DLC bundle, and not offer the game on its own. Hey, little ball of crazy, thank you for the 5-bit cheer. You are awesome. I've been good, thank you, little ball of crazy. I'm trundling along. Currently looking at ways I can increase my income. I started, so I was browsing TikTok today and an advert came up for one of those play games make money apps, and I kind of went, oh, okay, this looks like a scam. Let's go and investigate. Is this a scam? And surprisingly to me, all the reviews were good. So I signed up to it and started playing some games. I don't think I'll make a huge amount, but, you know, it beats doom scrolling. We might next month do some game sponsorships on stream, as we have in the past. We need the yellow. The yellow one is this one. Oh. I just got to pick a game. I might put it to a vote as to what we do. Do what made quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, I'm basically playing a Disney solitaire game in my free time today and made like £10. I also because I ran out of coins on that. Basically I ended up doing another game, and I started playing Grand Mafia, and oh my god, they don't pay the writers enough money because the story is awful. The story is really bad. Star Trek would be good, but I have a feeling whatever I'll do, it'll be a 30-day one, so everybody will have 30 days to do all their stuff. We will do a giveaway at the end of the month on it, and yeah. Oh, we're under 30 hours. Lots to go as before, and no one knows. And NCS had the console version running at one of the games events late last year, and no one noticed. Oh, really? That's interesting. It was a standard PS5, whereas thought it was on PC with a PS5 controller. Oh, wow. That's impressive. We're going to come off it. This is a turning I cannot miss. I am intrigued as to what other things people would like on Farm Sim UK. If people would like to have like anything useful, like whoa, you know, that would be useful. We do have a support thing on there, and you do get access to more mod lists and things if you're a supporter. Because I needed a way to add extra value. NCS are taking their time with the console version as it's their first port console, and they had a lot of learning to do. Yeah, well, it's SCS. This is the only game they have. Oh no, ATS and ETS are the only games they have currently. I mean, I believe there's an original Euro Truck Simulator, but I doubt you could access it anymore. You might be able to access it. I would guess it's not very good though at this point. I've never heard anybody talk about the original Euro Truck Simulator. I'll take my jumper off in a moment. It's very warm. It gets warm in here. If we did Star Trek, everybody'd have to sign up with a new email address. Mods as well, but not launch day. They'll be doing the same as Giants with an in-game mod hub. Nice. Yeah, I've never really used any of the ETS2 mods. ETS let people charge for their mods, don't they? Which is something you can't do with Farm Sim. Or you're not allowed to do with Farm Sim. Some people do still do it. And I stand by the whole never pay to access a mod. It's free on the Steam Workshop. Yeah, no, I know that, but I don't think there's... So Giants in their terms of service have a requirement to that you can't charge for a mod. I don't know if SCS have the same thing in their terms of service. That's fuel. We still have 3/4 of a tank. Oh God, so I have to say, at the moment, I properly have fuel anxiety. When I'm driving my car, I properly have fuel anxiety. You know, I am watching that needle drop and going, I'm gonna have to pay nearly £2 a litre to fill this car up next time, and that is just going to be so destructive. $188.7 per litre. Just. People aren't going to be able to afford to live. People can't afford to live. That's the trouble. Let me jump off. Oh. Coming off here? Nope. We are continuing north. Am I going to give the driving academy a go? What's the driving academy? So at the moment, no. But I am intrigued as to what the driving academy is. I think that'd be very interesting. I think I'm gonna give my my stream layout a an upgrade again. We need a I think we need to have a look. And maybe a rework. Do new tutorial sets it with double trailers? Oh, okay. I have had a double trailer job on here, which I didn't do too badly with. I didn't think. Hey, Chris the Irish Gamer, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. It's so mellow doing ETS 2. Such a mellow game. All good, just chilling. Yeah, it's good. Oh, we're gonna be romancing Lizelle on Friday. Oh, actually, you know what? I might next week if I've recorded everything and got all my ducks in a row. We might do Baldur's Gate 3 on Thursday night next week. If I'm ready, if I've got everything ready. Especially if the following week we're going to do Farm Sim on my birthday. Ooh. Sneethy is on a 45 stream streak. Nice. SES confirmed there's a new tow to road coming. Isn't that what the 1.59 update was? I think that's what got released in the last couple of days, Farmer Kev. I think that's just been released. Maybe. Unless I'm talking rubbish. You know what? I need to go back and look at everything that FS UK did and see if there's anything I've missed. Viper is the beta version, not the full release. Okay. Well, 1.59 is the beta version. Got you. Yeah, I've not got the beta version on here. We're running latest stable on here. We made some money from one of our drivers. Now that we got 2 other trucks running around. We want to pick up another truck at some point, even if I don't drive it myself. Get another good second-hand truck to keep making money. because that would work well. Can't wait for Oxy's back to hit Moldhub and Valley Spring. Valley Spring is awesome, and I really kind of want to play Valley Spring when that hits. Yeah, Wickham I'm very much looking forward to. I'm basically, my plan going forward, because of how things have panned out with Kinleg, is to do, I'm going back to the whole 24 episode, well, 24 episode season videos, and basically doing 1 month. So looking to do 5, should be able to do 24 videos in a month. That's basically 4 6s. So looking to do roughly 6 episodes a week. Probably 5 episodes, so just over a month, maybe a series. Did I miss my turning? Oh, I missed my turning. Thank you. Oh God, how far have I got to go? So gonna do 24, 25 episodes a season. Sorry, a month, a series going forwards, and then do a new map every month. Yeah, quite possibly. At which point we might then revisit it for a new realism experiment, or might have a look at doing a multiplayer farm on it or something like that. Valley Spring has got a major update on 25. Every building and asset is rebuilt from the ground up. Same layout, but pretty much all the old tired out buildings in 22 is gone. That's awesome. That's awesome, Chris. I cannot wait for that map. That's coming itch first as well, isn't it? Ooh. Yeah, Valley Spring is a fantastic map. Great multiplayer map, Valley Spring. As we found out last time. Yeah, for a hearing, nearly, there are a few bits to tidy up. And it's itch, then be sent to Giants. So we'll list it when it goes on to itch. We'll list it on Farm Sim UK. So it would be available there for people to find it, and also for you to comment on how awesome it is, and for you to add it to your mod lists. Hey, Wayland Timblick, welcome along. Nearly went the wrong way. Nearly ended up going back onto the road in the wrong direction. I will likely play Marwell Manor Extended because I like Marwell Manor a lot. So yeah, hopefully. It's Marwell Manor is a cracking map. I had a lot of fun playing that map. I'm trying to remember if that's... I think I did a start from scratch play on that last time. And bought a very big combine. So the thing that really encourages me about Yocum is the fact that everything that I've heard so far is that it's not just a pretty map. And if you guys know that my criticism in the past has very much been they're very pretty maps, but they lack quite a few of the game features, like the productions, to pick out one. And everything we've seen in Yocum it has all of that built in. So if it is both beautiful and playable, I am going to be so excited. Because that's awesome. And I can't wait to do my first look and have a look at the playability. Can you harvest alfalfa with the mower like you can grass? Yes. Well, depending on how it's been set up, but yes. I would expect alfalfa to be cut with grass. I don't remember what the first map I ever played with alfalfa on it was. Because it was a little map and it was really cool. I'm not sure it's a map I've ever played because I'm fairly sure it was a 15 map. You can go inside the pub and the map. Oh wow, yeah. That's I am quietly excited. Because if it has that level, it's very possibly gonna be a map that surpasses Kinleg, and Kinleg is both beautiful and playable. And there are very few maps in Farm Sim that are that. Piccadilly Valley that I'm doing at the moment I would say is both beautiful and playable. The other French map that I played, which I can't remember the name of now, that is both beautiful and playable. You know, the base game maps actually this time are all beautiful and playable. You'd have a virtual piss up in the pub. Virtual lock-in. Been working on a wee project for myself, a satellite sim dashboard and stream deck, and I don't know how to pay for it. Have set up all the way I want and work on local Wi-Fi and phone and tablet. Oh, that's very cool, Chris. I am at the moment, so as I said, I've got Farm Sim UK up and running and working, and it's on soft launch at the moment. So the site's up, people can register, people can do bits and pieces. I am still improving things. I am still squashing bugs and things. As I said, somebody found a bug today with the mod submission process, which I've got to fix. And now I'm trying to look at things that I could put into that. I kind of want my own mod manager that ties into the site. So I might look at building something like that. Yeah, you are already registered. I have a little bit of a spam problem at the moment. I got there's a lot of spam accounts and spam contacts being sent, and I'm trying to squash those as well. I thought I'd put something in today to stop it happening, but I might have to try and do something about that. I mean, they can register, but they can't authorize, because you need an email address you need to authorize the email. I may do it. I may get it so that the site automatically deletes an account if it hasn't been authorized within a month. Just as a way to automatically clear up the spam accounts. Yeah, the I4 William animal trailer will suit Oxy's map. I've already had a play with that. It is fantastic. I plan that's probably a mod I plan to have on a lot of stuff. That's Rotten Modding just doing wonderful stuff again. Oh, no. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Just doing awesome, awesome stuff. I have filled the trailer with cows, and I did have to record the video very careful to avoid the cow butt sticking out the back of it. Because yes, it does have a cow's butt sticking out the back of the trailer. I am all over the road at the moment. I thought I'd assigned my wipers to something of my... Oh, my 2 sets of horns set up to different things. No, I don't seem to have assigned that to the... That's why I thought, yeah, the animals is clipping through the trailer. Last over Ross is trying to get the landy light. Really? Oh my god. If he gets the landy license, I'm gonna have to ask him a favor. Because I need a VF. I need a VF liveried Land Rover. Yeah, every farm save I do, the landies on them. Yeah, I was considering doing it on the Piccadilly Valley series, but the idea of having a useful truck... I've got a police car up beside me. Let's turn my lights on. Yeah, when I realized that the Rumbler was basically from the 90s, I went, oh great, that's now an old truck. So yeah, that's why that was the old truck that's on that map, because it's actually usable. It actually, the flatbed on it makes it a usable thing and a good bit of kit to start with. So yeah, that's why we've got the Rumbler on there along with the fishing rod. And we're gonna get into spring and summer So I'm gonna have to do some silage, I think. At some point, I'm gonna have to look at getting some fish on there, but I've got to find the right place to do that. Because I could do some fish where I am, but I definitely don't have the money to do it yet. We're going to have to do some wool and some clothes before I can move on to the fish, I think. Probably buy a grass field as well. We've been live for an hour, and we are not yet a third of the way through. Although, we didn't quite start on the hour. Yeah. I think we may be going till 11. Actually entering into this at the right speed, although everybody's bunching up in front of me. Oh. And away we go. Turn those off. It has stopped raining. Blame the white car up front. Yeah, I should have got into the other road because we had oh no. Not going into the services. I think we must be entering into Switzerland or Austria. There we go. Where am I driving to? We're heading to Russia. We're heading to Kaliningrad. The little bit that Russia has up by Poland. Oh God. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, not through there. Yeah, suggestion, but at some point go back to the UK, northeast of England. I'm kind of avoiding the UK at the moment until they've redone it. Hey, Farmer Jordan. skip the lights for now. We'll have to fill up at some point. Okay, we have possible exit here. Yeah, we are not taking the exit. We're staying on this road. Going over the top. We should get open beta for ETS tomorrow. Yes. I saw the post for that. Oh, we're a third of the way there. Actually, we're a little bit over a third of the way there. We have about 20 hours and a third left. 20 hours, 20 minutes. We're cruising very nicely. Going places we have never been before. The other thing I gotta do before bed tonight is we have early access for tomorrow's episode needs to go up. Silly question, but have SCS removed the sleep functionality? Only on multiplayer, Paul. On single player, you do need to sleep. On multiplayer, because I'm on convoy mode, so anyone can come and join me if they want. It doesn't require sleep. That's why you still have rest stops. Yeah. Salzburg. Yeah. So, are we in Germany? We can't be in Germany. I think we're in Austria. Innsbruck. No, Innsbruck is Salzburg. Are we in Germany? Munich. We're in Germany. Because we're about to go past Munich. Yeah, we've gone to the right. We're just past Innsbruck. We've gone to the right of Switzerland. Salzburg is Austria. Okay. So we are. So, see, my Central European geography is awful. So oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah, we're going through the thin bit of Austria. We're going through the thin bit of Austria at the moment, and then we're coming up to Munich. Linz, isn't that where... Linz is where FarmCon was last year, isn't it? Salzburg is... It's on the border. Yeah, you can see the border on the map. I'd have to pull over to show properly. But you can see the borders on that map. We're currently traveling through Austria into Germany. I didn't think Italy and Germany had a direct border. I thought that Italy and that Austria got in the way. SCS adding the Volvo test track like they did for Scania. Nice. Speaking of which, FarmCon is at Volvo this year. I am not going. Because I cannot afford to. Next year I will definitely go to FarmCon. Maybe we'll get lucky to be in the UK next year. Yeah, that's not happening. God, I'll be 50 when I next go to FarmCon. Yeah, I have last year's FarmCon to pay for, and I have other debts to pay for as well. We should go to Llama. Llama is cool. Llama is cheaper than FarmCon by quite a way. It's over half the price for me to go to Llama. Farmer Jordan is connected. He will be joining us at some point in our convoy. In fact, I must be at roughly the halfway point. Which after an hour and 11 minutes should be about 2 hours. Actually, should be about 2 hours doing this journey then. What city will be passing? I am currently passing Munich. I will next be passing Nuremberg. So yeah, I'm passing Munich now. I will be passing Nuremberg next. Cheers, Farmer Kev. Be nice to have farm come. Well, the plan Farmer Kev, is if we get enough people using Farm.sim UK and enough people are interested, we might start doing meetups through it. because not being a farm sim cultivator is not going to stop me having meetups. So but obviously for me to do a meetup, the easiest place for me to do it is in Norfolk. Oh, are we? It's telling me to stay on this side. So yeah, I want to do a farm sim meetup in Norfolk at some point. But the best way for me to organise that is through Farm Sim UK. I am on the correct road. I don't know why I'm on this single track though. And it'll probably be as simple as I'm going to this pub, we're gonna grab a table, come say hi. Initially. I would do a meetup in Central England. Why are my beacons on? Because I like having my beacons on. They probably shouldn't be on. Yeah, more power. Go faster beacons is what they are. I actually have a few bits and pieces to do before I go to bed tonight. I need to get some stuff listed as well. Oh, I got a busy evening. It's one of those evenings where I've just got this checklist going through my head and going, all that needs to be done. Hey, Housewell, welcome along. Hope you're doing well. What's for supper? It was a chicken and bacon pasta bake this evening. Very nice. Oh, I have been through here before. Yeah, I enjoyed it very much. It was delicious. It's 8 minutes past midnight. Oh, we're coming off here. Now, I've driven this road the other way, but not this way. And we're not coming off there. Good. Have I tried chicken and leek pie? Yes, I like chicken and leek pie. It's very nice. Through the night. We'll be at 10 hours left before we know it. Cheers, Bill Sinclair. I got my... Oh, no, I haven't got my beams up. I thought I had my beams up. That makes it easier for everybody to see. But car's going past me, so... Full beams. Blind them. Yeah, trying to follow the rules of the road as much as possible. Unless it's red lights. Red lights we How am I for fuel? I am just under half a tank. I think we should be all right till sunrise, and then we'll see if we can find a fuel station at sunrise. Keep that road all visible. Oh, police car. Thankfully, please don't pull you over. Otherwise, I'd be in big trouble. I've got a recovery truck coming up the left-hand side. Yeah. With a car on the back. Don't need to move over here, so this must be a filter lane. Nice and mellow. The last hour in game has felt like it's taken forever. But we are less than 530 miles to go. 13 hours left. No, 14 hours left because we just ticked over 14. Where are we up to? Oh, there's Farmer Jordan following up behind us. We're gonna head up past Leipzig and then Berlin. Right, we're not coming off here. Straight on. Well, I could go via Dresden. There isn't the option to go via Dresden, but I'm gonna stick with the route it's given me. Drew nearly didn't stick with the route it's given me. Will I be picking them up? I don't have a PS5. I'm only going the speed. He'll catch me up because I'm not going full speed. I don't have a PS5. I and given our discussion last stream, I will never be able to afford a PS5. I don't know what the hell Sony is playing at. Given that they're raising the price of the PS5, I would not expect the PS6 anytime soon. If they're having to make a 6-year-old console more expensive, they are not going to be able to sell a brand new console at anything like an affordable price. I mean, basically, you're looking at the PS6 being £1,000. I think the PS5 is 6 years old. I mean, it came out. Yeah, it must be, because it came out just before the pandemic, and then no one could get hold of one during the pandemic. So yeah, it's got to be 6 years old. Verging on 7. See, he's caught me up. There he is, right behind me. I'm going to move over, because we've got quite the queue of traffic behind us. Oh no, now I'm going to... Oh. Nope, I'm going to have to come back over. Nobody hit me, please. Because otherwise we're going to filter off where we don't want to. Got yours Christmas after FS25 release. Because it FS22 was available on the PS5. But FS19 wasn't. I don't think. I think 22 was available on both consoles. 19 was available. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's only 5 years, because 22 wasn't FS21 because the console wasn't out. I think. Unless... Oh god, how old is the PS5? I'm all confused now. I've got to use my phone and drive. This is not wise. Hang on. I'm gonna try something. How old is the PS5?
PlayStation 5 burst onto the scene 2020, so it's got candles on its birthday cake by now. As of today, it's about 5.5 years old, young enough to still feel cutting edge, yet old enough to have some good stories from its adventures in gaming.
There we go. Uh, 1 terabyte slim. Yeah, so it came out during the pandemic, essentially. So I was right, and it's, yeah, 5.5 years old, so it's verging on 6 years old. That's the first time I've used ChatGPT voice. And I think I'm about to, oh my God. Yeah, I'm about to switch to Claude, I think. Because I want to use Claude Code, and I can't afford to pay for both ChatGPT and Claude. There's a lot of police cars around at the moment. that's why there's a lot of police cars about at the moment. Evening, Mr. Yellow. Yeah, there was an accident or a road closure or something. Something had gone wrong. How are we for fuel? We're still okay for fuel at the moment. Whoa! I engaged my parking brake. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. FS22 was a free upgrade from the PS4 to the PS5, and FS19 was the only PS4, not PS5. Yeah. And I definitely have FS25 on the PS5. I have FS22 on the PS4, I think. Yeah, I have FS25 on the PS5, despite the fact that I don't own a PS5. In my library of farm sim games. I think the only version of Farm Sim I don't have a disc copy of might be FS15. Yeah. But I pressed the wrong button. I was trying to press the cruise control and I pressed the handbrake. Well, I sold my original copy of FS15 I sold. Because I got FS15 on a deal on Steam. I got it in a Steam sale. About 6 months, I think, after I bought it on disc. So I sold my copy of FS15 for the same price as I bought it on Steam. And so yeah. FS17, FS17, 19. Do I have the 19 one? I might not have the 19 one. FS17, 22, and 25. I have the collector's editions of all of those. I'm not sure I have an FS19 collector's edition. I'm not sure I was able to get one. I definitely have a disc copy of FS19 though. It might not be. I think I have a disc copy of FS19 on PS4. I may not have a disc copy of it on PC. The one version of Farm Sim I don't have at the moment and I need to get hold of is the Mega Drive version. I want the Mega Drive version of Farm Sim. So the 16-bit. But I want the version with the cartridge. Which I tried to get while I was out at FarmCon last year and didn't have the money to buy. I have a German copy of the FS22 Collector's Edition. I couldn't find an English one. I had about 4 of them. I had 4 copies of the FS22 Collector's Edition. I might still have an extra copy kicking around here somewhere that I should probably give away at some point. FS26 for Switch, yes. I need to check with Giants that I can get a copy of that. You should have the Collector's Edition 19 as that's the one with the beacon. No, 22's the one with the beacon. '22's the one with the beacon, and 25's the one with the key. And I remember getting 17 because I got 17 about 4 months after I started making videos. And Giants gave me a copy of 19 because I was over in Germany for FS, just before FS19's launch. But they didn't give me a physical copy. They just gave me a code. And I eventually bought 19 on Steam, I think. Wonder what the FS28 Collector's Edition. Well, there was a suggestion that they should do some sort of farming themed USB hub for all of the USB items they're creating. Oh, shoot. Thread the needle. Oh. Yeah, the end one is the one I wanted, but I'm too far over and I'm going to cause an accident. Try that. There we go. Irish flags all over Farmer Jordan's. I started with FS15 on the PS3. My brother started with FS15 on the PS3 because I bought it for him. And I remember the thing that my brother was most disappointed about was the fact that there were no mods. So here I was playing with, you know, all these fantastic mods. And you know, all these extra tractors and everything. And he was stuck with all the base game stuff. What was my favorite British map from FS20? Colburn Park Farm is right up there. Colburn Park Farm is an awesome map. It's the first map I ever got to visit in person as well. And I absolutely love that map. I would say for FS22, it was Attingham Park. For FS19, it was probably Six Ashes. And for FS17, I think we had Colburn Park Farm again. Was Colburn Park Farm available in 17? It must have been. Yeah, it must have been. Bjornholm is a brilliant map. I had things set up on Bjornholm perfectly. I had Courseplay automating almost my entire farm on Bjornholm. Courseplay has never been as good as it was on Bjornholm, as it was in 15, and I stand by that. You could set up tracks and everything for it. Colburn Farm wasn't, yeah. In which case, CPF. I'm pretty sure I had a CPF series. Oh no, the first realism experiment in 17. It was in 17 on Colburn Park Farm. So yes, absolutely. And I have not reached the heights, regular heights of streaming as I did on that map, on that series. Colburn Park Farm in FS17. We had over 200 people watching those streams on a regular basis. I have never hit those kind of highs again. And I don't know how I would, because streaming on YouTube just is not what it once was. I don't know how they messed it up so badly. was the end. That was so the realism experiment on Colby Park Farm at the end of FS 17. I was streaming to 200 people a stream, and we had and that was at the end of FS 17's life. So the idea of getting 200 people a stream at the end of a game's life just blows my mind. And I left YouTube at the time with streaming because I couldn't connect to it, and my streams just kept dropping out, and I was doing better on Twitch than I was on YouTube. But YouTube has never properly recovered from that. DPM was classic. The amount of virtual contracts we used to do back then was crazy. We could see the amount of ground needed to make 50 silage bales. Yeah. I had so much fun doing CPF on that. I want to get back to those days of doing the realism experiment. I want to get the realism experiment back to where it was in those days, because that was just awesome. But I think one of the things then is I was streaming 5 days a week, and I nearly did myself in. I absolutely did. I was streaming at least 5 days a week and trying to make content as well. And as a result, I got burnt out. I got massively burnt out. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I made it. Farmer Jordan, did you? Sorry for the late turn. Jeez. Did well not to damage my truck. Oh, I have been to Poznan in real life. We're in Poland now, by the way. I have been to the Poznan arena. I have done the FSL in the Poznan arena. Yeah, this is one of 2 places in Poland I've been to. And Poland is lovely, but to get there you have to fly Ryanair, and that was horrible. Come on, don't stop suddenly in front of me, please. We need to pick up fuel while we're here. There must be a fuel station somewhere in this town. Guessing certainly stuff. Is that a fuel station up there? How about CPF visit on street revisit? I have done that, and we had when we were doing FS 22's launch, we went and played all the previous versions of Farm Sim, and we revisited the original realism experiment. That is sleep. Hey, Brit Boy, welcome. I have left my indicator on. I'm now indicating the other way. I don't know why there are no tail lights on some vehicles. Right. Oop. Okay, there's a fuel station on the road coming up. Oh no, we're going straight over. There we go. We're actually doing all right on these streams. I don't know. I'm all over the place about what I should stream at the moment. We seem to, the whole variety thing seems to go fairly well. You know, we're approaching 30 odd people watching here, which is good. Which is I'm very happy about. So maybe we keep doing this. If people are enjoying this, I think we should keep doing this. There we go. Yeah, keep doing ETS. Well, I'm liking it, and people are watching, which is always good. So, play Baldur's Gate 3 simply because I'm just enjoying that. Come watch the Baldur's Gate 3 streams, people, please. Need to decide on what map I'm going to do during the 24-hour stream. Need something fairly simple. 3 weeks will be so 3 weeks this Friday will be my birthday then, Farmer Kev. ETS 2 is giving console players some tips when it drops. Yeah. Oh, we got fuel up here. 200 meters. Not a moment too soon. We are low on fuel. Fuel price is $1.39. That is so cheap. Uh, 16th of May. 15th through to the 16th of May. Back on the road. Driving to Poland. I don't think it's that cheap there at the moment, Housewell. I think you're going to find it's a wee bit more expensive. There's a mod for Farm Sim. Real world fuel price. So you can afford to fill their tractor up there. This year is flying by. It's scarily flying by. I can't believe we're almost at May already. I can't believe we're almost halfway through the year. And I've felt like I've worked so hard this year as well. We do need to chat about the VTC. I need to get my next thing is to get the Virtual Farmer website up, because we've got stuff that needs pulling in from that. And I want to do the VTC as part of that. Hey, Widowmaker, welcome along. Moving along at the speed limit. Another 5 hours and 29 minutes to go. We're looking fairly good. I think we've made pretty good time. Jordan's not crashed yet, no. I've tried to make him crash a couple of times, including sticking my handbrake on by mistake. Yeah, my rather weak main truck horn, and then my proper horns. We'll be getting your streaming pack next week. Nice. I passed my combine. Whoa! Passed my combine. I need to finish the harvest. I'm not on a Polish map. We're heading for Gdansk. I could not hit my brakes then. I would have been in the back of that car if I'd done that. That would have been bad. That would have been bad, people. Yeah, so early access to tomorrow's video will go up after this stream. I'm gonna get that up. Because the video's uploaded and everything. I just need to do the listing. I'll fix the mod submission problem on Farm Sim UK. And I've got one other job to do, and I can't remember what it is. Write these things down. Oh, I've got some. I don't have the DLC listed on them in the mod directory. And if you're doing the mod list, it wants to add DLCs to the mod list, so I need to add the DLCs into the mod directory. That's the other job I have. Could be driving buses in a few weeks. That's very true. Although that's a separate game, someone was saying a couple of streams ago. No, it is part of this game. Okay. Well, I take it that'll be DLC then. suppose you'd be doing coach tours across Europe. Have a coach company. Retard has kicked in. Under 4 hours left. And 10 o'clock. Yeah, that'd be about right, I think. The system they use that will open the door for multi-dropper. Okay. Oh, that's very cool. So yeah, you have to, you don't just have, you're not just going from, because I haven't bought a trailer in game yet. I really should buy a trailer. There must be a way in this to put custom logos and things on a trailer, I would have thought. Custom livery on a trailer. I'd definitely like to do that. I know there's a way to put custom livery on a truck, isn't there? Okay, no overtaking on this bridge. We've got to turn almost as soon as we get off this bridge. I can get you all the template for trailers. That would be cool. That would be very cool. That combine working? Yeah. Doesn't seem to be cutting much. Making money today, we should do. We'll make 100,000 if we successfully deliver this without any issues. He says, having made it 32 hours of the way through a 35-hour job. It's actually been a really nice drive. We've driven all the way across Europe from the toes of the boot in Italy all the way up to Kaliningrad, just north of Poland. And it's a beautiful part of the world. I have no job, just burning. Are you? Oh, are you just pulling a trailer behind me? I might head up north next week. Might go into Scandinavia next week. I have been on this road before. But I don't think I've been on this next road before. Pulling double long. Oh, nice. It's a real company stuff, and you can download it all in game. Oh, nice. I might have a look at that farmer, Jordan, when I've got a little bit of time. My thing at the moment is time. The next 2 weeks very much are. I'm a week or two ahead at the moment. I need to be that with lots of episodes of Wickham Park very quickly. It's that first week after Wickham Park's released, I am going to be recording like a madman. Because I want to have a week's videos in hand all the time going forwards. And to do that, I've got to, with a new map release, I've got to record immediately. So by the end of Tuesday night, I expect to have a full whack or full first week of Wickham Park videos, which I should do. That's very achievable, especially if I go and record everything else up front. So I have about a week and a half to get a whole load of other videos recorded. Do we have anywhere easy to go through here? We do have a truck one over this way. Oh no, this is, we're crossing the Russian border, is what this is. Passport control. Oh, we've got computer components. They're taking a little while. And we're going to go out through the other side. Into the Russian side of things. Yeah, it's definitely taking longer with the computer components. Right. I didn't think I have already driven through here. I didn't think I'd driven any Russian territory at all. But apparently I have. Although, again, we're going on to stuff that I haven't done. Down here. 24 minutes away from our destination. Currently in Russia, but in that little enclave of Russia between Estonia and Poland. Kaliningrad discovered, so I have not been here before. I have passed through, but I've not actually been here. It's already, yeah, we are going to finish up after this because there's not much point in starting another job unless I can get a really short one. Yeah, hours on the road have not been too bad. I can get north of here, I will. Might have enough time. But yeah, if I can get something on a ferry up to Scandinavia. Should have fixed my... Yes, they should do. I've already fixed the ponds on the MP. How much do we make? 99,384. And we're getting there. Right. Jobs. external contracts. Is there something that we can quickly do? Oh, what's this one? This one would take me into Lithuania. Would be a nice short one. That one's slightly further. And that one's back to Gdansk. I'm gonna head into Lithuania, so I'm gonna do this one, I think. Because that's too far. That's too far. We'll do that one. We're gonna take kerosene to Kunas. That was such an easy perk. Right, where are we loading up? Round the corner. There it is. I'm gonna hitch up to it the other side. What do we look like? There we are. Why do you guys not use mirrors? Can use mirrors, but I like hanging out the back of the truck and having a look. How about a realistic ETS 2 stream where you're always in cab? I am in cab most of the time, Farmer Kev. That is, you know, that is basically how I play ETS 2. It's raining, you'd have a lot of water drops running down your back. It's very true, you would. So tonight we've gone from the bottom of Italy all the way up to Lithuania. It's only water, exactly. And truckers need showers. Oh. I don't think I can squeeze through any of this. Yeah. There we go. Oh. Yeah, hell of a traffic jam. Hell of a traffic jam. Why should I? I got 6 rounds when I can see everything. Fair enough. But things in the mirrors seem closer than they are. Yeah, good job I'm not going the other way. That would have been a problem. Stop raining now. Back out from Kaliningrad. And I think we're going on a road I've already been on. Oh! Yes, I'm speeding. I also didn't see the train barrier down. Oh God, that's bad. Didn't damage the cargo, did damage the trailer. End of the low point and then back it up again within less than an inch ratio. Use my mirrors. Sorry, did you go into the back of me? Meatloaf style. Meatloaf style? I've missed something. Yes, they are the small barrier. I have damaged my engine. For 24 years now. Wow! Dominic Evans, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the VFN. That might be that. I have no idea which YouTube channel that is. Revoking your license. 12 points and a £200 fine and 12-month driving ban. I think my truck, my engine took most of the brunt of that. Properly damaged my truck. Oh, on the mirror subject, meatloaf style. I have no idea what you mean. We going back across the border? I think we're going back across. No, not yet. I don't know how I haven't driven this piece of road, but I have driven this piece of road. That's weird. Oh, because I haven't driven the other side of it. I've driven out this way, yeah. Good evening, Red Dragon. I did not see the train barrier down, no, and I hit it. Well, I did hit my brakes, but I didn't stop quick enough. I was going too fast. That the border in Estonia? No, the Sorace. Oh, yeah, got you. Okay. Long time since I've heard that. They do, yes. But in that case, it was because I'd been across one side of the bridge and not the other. And it was treating the two sides of the bridges as different roads. Glad I did the shorter job. We're gonna have to go and find a repair shop after we complete this job. But we're gonna take most of the money that we earn off this job repairing the truck. Yeah. Glad I got home a bit early tonight. It's been fun. Awesome. I'm glad you've enjoyed yourself. Trying to keep up with my reckless driving in ETS 2. Oh. Right. And there we go. And then we've got to go round this. Oh, right, there's no entry there. Okay. Oh, I remember driving round here. Will you not let me? I've got to go into the other lane, haven't I? There we go. Causing chaos. Ooh, pretty. See, they can do this bridge, but they can't do the Queen Elizabeth II bridge. I really hope the UK revamp includes Queen Elizabeth II bridge. I don't have. Oh yeah, no, I do. I have a warning visit service on my dashboard. They want to do the time bridge in the UK as well. Yeah. They need to put the famous bridges in. I mean, I know they cover fairly big bodies of water, but you drive around the M25 and you never encounter either the Dartford Tunnel or the QE2 bridge. The UK is long overdue a rework. I'm speeding again. Oh, we're about to go on a new bit of road. I have not driven this before. Question is, can I take it at this speed? Probably not. Oh no, that's fair. That's actually fairly nice. We're fine for fuel. So yeah, new place that I have never driven before. Oh! might have run him off the road. Deserved it. Yeah, it didn't damage any of my truck anymore. Straight to dirt, it is. It's a very nice. I've driven that. I did that on one of my ETS2 videos way back in the day. Very nice drive. I need to speak to Icon City and get the ETS 2 buttons for my my stream deck. Oh, our destination is in sight. So, Sodus, Lithuania. It's Lithuania, not Estonia. Oh, this looks like a fun junction. And have I been here before? Apparently. I don't want to come off there. The next one we want to come off at. I've got to make sure I get in the right lanes. Right, and then we actually want to be in this. We do want to be in the right-hand lane. Over here. Yeah. There we go. Then we're going to take a left up here. Yeah, I've not been into this town before. Don't think. Then we need to find the nearest repair place because I want to repair my truck before next time. Otherwise, I will just have to do that as soon as I start next time. Going around the back somewhere. Nope, not around here. Good evening, ONT Tools. Welcome along. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Yeah, you have absolutely the right idea. Right, I am gonna follow Farmer Klein's Klein Farmer's suggestion and use my mirrors. Can I stop watching chat and start watching my mirrors? Now you know why I stick my head out the window. Because I can actually see things. Be much easier. Oh wow, I delivered the... Nice. I don't know if I can actually adjust the mirrors. Right, that's where we're gonna... Oh no, no, I've got to go and repair my truck, haven't I? That's not where we're gonna finish. Where we're gonna finish is if I can find a repair shop. There, that's where we're gonna head. You need to go and do the setting in gameplay that makes parking random. I thought I already had that. I thought it already had, I do not need my beacons on now. I'm hoping that's how I pronounce your Bay AZE. Welcome along. Hope you're doing well. I apologize if I mangled your name. I'm trying my best. This is such a complicated junction. Such a complicated junction. Come on, get out of my way. Oh, how fast can we get the truck? We got the truck up to 75 miles per hour. Wow. 80, 82, 85, 87, 88, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97. Is this going to hit 198? 99. Yes, there we go. There's the ton. We'll back off before we hit something. You say bots? Yes, the bots for my Baldur's Gate 3 streams are on Victor Foxtrot. So that's youtube.com/Victor Foxtrot. All of my Baldur's Gate 3 streams are there. That is probably going to be a short. Yeah. We went so fast that we went back in time. Well past 88 miles an hour. So the truck has a damaged engine. Did well to get 100 miles an hour. What, a trailer that does the chopping? Because you can front mount a chopper. Hey, Twitch VOD for my streak on Friday. Yeah, the VODs should also be available on Twitch. I just don't tend to publish them because I don't tend to promote them because nobody ever watches them. But yes, the VODs are also available on Twitch. How much is this gonna cost? So to repair the damage to the engine. Oh my god. Oh my god, we did 5,215 damage to the and the wheels. Oh my god. Yeah. The wheels need replacing. That's 8,000, but we kind of need to do that. I would have said no. No, all of that is really expensive. I think we need some new tires. There we go. How much will I owe you? Right. We've got under 1 million. We're still under 1 million. I wonder. Navigation Convoys Career Company Services Catalog. Yeah. I don't own any trailers yet. Trailer purchase. Here we go. Okay. The trailers, yeah. So I have options. Crone is the best. What's that? That is 54. Oh, these are, yeah, my fleet configurations. I have none. Yeah, so I might see if I can pick up a trailer at some point. As it stands at the moment, I'm not going to worry about that too much. Right, that's where we're going to finish off for tonight. Quit. Yes. I made 93,644 tonight. Ooh, and I explored 1.62% of the roads. We are going to go raid somebody over on Twitch. Playing some ETS2 preferably. That's the same category. Anyone I'm following who is playing? No, there isn't. So it's going to be random streamer time. Let's go find a new ETS2 streamer. It could be a Wednesday. Who have we got here? Who? Mike. Someone with a few viewers. It's not a huge number of people English speaking who have okay, who do I have that I follow who is streaming tonight? Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go and raid Casket Man, who's doing some ATS this evening. I've not raided him in a while. So go say hi. Thank you. So I want to say tonight, Little Ball Crazy, thank you very much for your cheer. You are awesome. Yeah, I love Sparks, but I raid Sparks all the time. So I'm trying to do something a little bit different, but Sparks is awesome. Yeah. So yeah, we'll say hi. We're gonna say hi to Casket Man. I will be back on Friday evening for some Baldur's Gate 3, so please come join me for that, because those streams are fun, and we've managed somehow to romance Lizelle, so that's going to be awesome. So come join us for that. Yeah, video out tomorrow. I'm gonna get the early access up. Well, go try and get it up now, but it's getting late, so it might be up first thing in the morning. So go check that out, and if you've not checked out FarmSim UK yet, farmsim.uk yet, go check it out. It's awesome, it's new, and we need your support to make it a success. So please go check that out as well. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say a thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. If you are over on YouTube, please give it a like and drop us a comment. Massive thank you to all my patrons, my YouTube channel members, and my Twitch subscribers. You guys are amazing. Your support is what allows me to make these do these live streams and make my videos, so thank you so much. If you've yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so you never miss a video live stream from me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.